Start the recording. Okay, knowing it's open deck list.
Yeah, open deck list. This hand's garbage.
Easy ball. Yeah, we need a threat.
I think I'd rumble with this one.
Yeah, I think I'd keep this.
I'm not happy.
Bottom of watery grave.
Watery. Yep. And then are we on the play? We are.
Yeah, I think I'm just going Delta, like pass for Surveil Land.
Yeah. The preordain gets more value later. So do you have his deck list up? Have you looked at it?
I did look at it. Let me actually just keep it open. There we go.
Into Solitude. I like the Malevolent Rumbles. This hits a Malevolent Rumble, which is going to be part of his game plan.
Yeah,
Force has no counter spells. This hits Rumble and
that's
what?
Like a prismatic ending that's shooting a frog.
Okay. We might want that spell snare. We're looking for a threat. But
I think we need a threat more though.
We might be on a control plan. Like I think keeping this and then preordaining for the threat might be fine.
That's fair.
Like this spell snare will have value. And we could even Delta for the second Surveil first if you wanted.
Yeah, I think that's 100% the plan, yeah. There's no rush to
get an island. We want to hold up the spell snare.
Oh, I was just going to hold spells. Later. Yeah, just end of turn and then just preordain next turn.
Okay.
That way we have no fetches left in the preordain. We'll leave 2 on the bottom. And we're not jamming a threat this turn anyways.
Is he gonna rumble? Yeah, he's gonna rumble.
Perfect.
I fucking really like rumble. It's a fairy too. And the Savine's Reclamation. Yeah, we don't want the second one, do we?
I don't think so, no.
We might. We're gonna preordain it. I guess, are we digging for a threat, or do we want to keep playing this tempo game?
No, I want to get rid of this, because like, we're looking into fairies and Narsets, and I want to counterspell. I just want to dig.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need a... Well, that's a blue card to go with a force. So you're going to want to fetch island here.
Yeah.
Or fetch swamp, actually. Because you've gone through 2 of your deltas, and Harbinger is going to be good in this matchup.
You know what? We probably shouldn't have fetched yet, because I think we're just passing so we can hardcast force.
Okay. True.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're still sitting. We're not preordaining this turn.
Alright, likely just shocking in watery grave and...
Cast the preordain first, maybe?
Sure. I don't think it matters. Alright.
Hey.
Okay, we don't want the land. We do want Harbinger.
Yeah, we do. And we know he has no counter spells. He does have Solitude, pitch cast, but I think we jam this Harbinger right now.
You want to jam it now?
I think so.
If he goes, if we do that though, and he
floats white for binding or something.
Yeah.
Okay. But if he has,
well, he can't float white for binding. But more so, I'm concerned about him.
What are you concerned about?
Us tapping out and then having to pitch cast. Like if he just like pitch cast Solitude and then we have to pitch cast to deal with a Planeswalker, we probably lose. Because he has 3 cards left in hand and we have nothing.
Well, he's already binned 1 Solitude.
Alright, let's try it.
If he doesn't have it, we just win the game, I think. This is a Narset.
Yeah, force that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Awkward.
Okay.
I think I'm just holding that land.
Yeah, what did he pitch to that Solitude?
Orm's champ.
Okay.
Alright, Kahir to hand.
5 cards. Oh gosh. I do like cutting Darkslick Shores. I've seen like, what if it could just be the
Glistening
Verge.
lake thing?
The Verge.
Yeah. I think that's probably a good call. Yikes.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm gonna play one of these.
Like, I do, like, thinking about it, like, waiting till turn 6 to play the Harbinger with Force Hardcast, like, doesn't seem great either.
Yeah, it wasn't even, like, I think it was, it's not that I think is much better, because, like, that could have locked him out the game. I think I just really didn't want to pitch cast that consider. Like, we needed...
You needed to cast we needed a cantrip, but we had to counter it.
Yeah, no, that's why, like, I would say just holding the Harbinger. Or, you know, like, waiting till we draw a Murktide or a Frog to get a potential draw Solitude out of the hand. Then we can resolve it safely.
Okay. Just patience. Patience into control.
Yeah.
Even if we could have considered looking for a different blue card, and that's still not great.
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, we did get punished for it. Like, I mean, that wasn't overly likely, but, and we have flooded out. But yeah, I do think that there was no need to take that risk.
Hey.
Okay, so we want to.
You're gonna want to push that hall though, too.
Yeah. I mean, I think we just kind of have to.
Well, next turn he's gonna play a land and he could activate that hall.
Yeah.
So there might be a world where you're bouncing the Kahira to counter it on the way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a second land. I don't know, we might need it. All right, only having one push. Like, I don't want to bounce it. He's just gonna replay it. It's either kill it or just eat it. I think I'm killing it.
None of Odawara can't bounce a hall, and Sink into Stupor can't bounce a hall.
Yeah, but
if you're cracking a fetch, you're dead to the hall.
That's true, but I'm pretty sure, like, we're just gonna die to 2 turns of this anyways. I don't think he may risk firing it up, and if so, we lose. But I think at this point we have to take that risk because, like, if we do nothing, he'll just kill us in 2 turns.
Bounce the Kahira and then counterspell it, or you could bounce it twice. Like, you have Sink into Stupor plus Odawara. Like, you have 2 bounces on it.
Yeah, it feels like a losing line with 7 cards in hand, though.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. Like, that would drag the game out, but I'm pretty sure that if we were, counterspelling a Kahira here, we're probably losing. Jesus.
Yikes. We've hit, like, every land in the deck at this point.
Pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not feeling frisky though.
Yeah, obviously we don't know what's in his hand.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. It feels like a pretty big risk for him to just fire that up. Like,
it does. It is a huge risk.
Yeah, especially when we're sitting here with, like, not playing creatures. Like, it's not unreasonable to think we have we're stuck with 2 or 3 removal cards in hand.
Yeah.
Just kidding, it's a bunch of frickin' lands. Wow.
Play the island here. He's got one surveil left.
Bin the land.
He might be in the same boat. Hey!
Found a threat.
We need... he could hardcast the Solitude. He might have a Mitt full of endings.
If he wants to, I think I want to be able to Otawara this.
Yeah.
How many watery graves do I have left in the deck? One?
No, I think you're out. There's one in your graveyard, I believe.
Oh, I only played 2 water graves. We have 1 island left.
Okay, we're gonna need to crack that delta.
Yeah, so
Fresh out of fetchables.
yeah, so there's only the island, so there's nothing else to get on playing the second one.
Yep, so that strand's gonna be a discard at some point. Ending for 2. So if you bounce now, he could go for a kill. So I think you have to counter this.
We could still push this. We can bounce this. No, we can't.
What I'm saying is if you bounce it, he could have a second removal. So like he could have a solitude instant speed. So I think you have to counter this and then bounce on the next removal spell.
That's fair. Oh, fucking counter the frog.
Okay, he still has solitude, but if he has it, he has it.
Yeah.
Solitude. What you on about, Pat? He's thinking about a solitude. No, it's gotta be. Or like, does he want a solitude or does he want to jam a Teferi in response, like when we're tapped out?
Yeah.
It is a solitude. Yikes. We can't kill that card.
Tell us your secrets.
Don't. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
You could bounce, I was thinking bounce Solitude and Thoughtseize it.
That would have I think we died of this getting fired up then.
Oh no, you bounce Solitude for 3, Thoughtseize, and then you have push with the cost.
Isn't it 3? No, we're 1 short. Oh, no, we're not. Either way, whoopsie.
Yeah. Oops. Now we are very dead.
Yeah, I think we're pretty dead regardless, but yeah.
With that hand. Yeah, because he has orange things going. Yep, you can't kill my hull. Okay.
Alright, so sideboard.
Harbinger, disputes. The extra Thoughtseize. I don't think we're a surgical matchup here. Scolding's dead. Pushes are
Mid.
weak. Spell snares are... Well, actually, no, he might be bringing in the Isochron Scepters against us. I don't know what his... I'd have to look at his sideboard guide. Which I feel like that's cheating. So we can't do that in open deck list.
Yeah.
I do need to study that guide, though. Because I might end up giving up on Dimir and play this control deck.
You're not vibing Dimir?
I love Dimir, but a blue-white control deck that's under the radar that no one's expecting.
That's fair. Yeah, it's hard to pass up on.
That looks really good.
Okay, we need one more card out. I don't mind the stairs because they also pitch cast.
The Dreams of Steel and Oil. It's very dead.
Yes. Perfect. All right.
Yes, we want to go first. This is fine.
Yeah, I'd keep this. Mulliganing to 6.
And I think it depends on how far he mulls, but I don't think we want to turn one Thoughtseize.
No, I don't see any value in that. I think we wait till like a more relevant point when we need it later on.
Yeah, and you're already playing the Strand first. Sweet. No, thank you. Hey. Thoughtseize fetch island or fetch watery grave preordain? Or do we want to get that last surveil? Or we want to save the surveil for later?
I think I want to save the surveil. I do want to preordain in case we see a spell snare though.
Okay.
So I'm thinking just island preordain.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
And if we miss, we could always Thoughtseize.
A second Bowmasters.
I don't hate that. Bowmasters are a real threat and it's hard for them to deal with.
Yeah, I think we just top both of these.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No, we're not casting either of them right now.
Yeah.
And we Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Jesus.
That's a lot of Solitudes.
Yeah. Narset?
Yeah, I think it's the Narset there. It's very, very redundant in the removal here.
Can I make these bigger in any way? Oh, there we go. I'm on the mind of fetch swamp preordain.
Yep, I'm with you.
It does reveal that we don't have a counterspell this turn, but I don't think that's...
That's fine. He's gonna be like, okay, they're playing for Harb. Which he has to respect. Ooh. Top.
Yeah, we want both. I want to draw the dispute this turn.
Sweet.
Now we have an answer for if he ripped it to Fairy or Narset.
Yep, now we're missing our land drop next turn, but that's fine.
I think that's completely fine.
We're gonna flash in Bowmasters into turn, see what he does.
Yeah. Just Kahira to hand. Okay.
Yeah, Bowmasters, jam. Pew pew. And we don't need to play the frog out yet.
I think I want to play the frog.
He doesn't have double white for Wrath of the Skies. We also know his hand is Solitudes and Bindings.
Yeah.
He only has one white source, so he has to pick what threat to kill. Sure.
Yeah, and I just want to keep using my mana right now while he can't 2-for on us.
Yeah. He's gonna take the frog down, I would think.
And that's fine.
That's second white source, and he's gonna have Wrath, and we're sad. Don't have Wrath.
Okay. Well, that was the one way to get punished.
Can't counter that.
Yeah. Alright. So we still know all 5 cards in his hand.
Cool.
I think I'm holding this frog and just gonna Bowmasters.
Yep. Effie?
Or do we just want to cast a Brazen Borrower?
You want to petty theft that Kahira back to his hand?
Honestly, I'm more of the mind of just jam the Borrower and start hitting him.
Yeah, well, he probably bindings it, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, his mana's kind of irrelevant anyways. Like, bouncing this to hand I don't think advances our game plan.
It just keeps... It's sort of card advantage, right? Like, he's not going to beat down, he's going to have to recast it. If you just play it as Borrower, he's going to binding it, and then we're in the same position.
But at least I think we need to start advancing threats, though. Like, getting the binding out means that he has to pitch cast Solitude if he doesn't draw land for a frog.
Okay.
Yeah, just because we are so heavy on threats in hand, I think we just need to start getting them down and forcing him
We can hard cast that dispute.
Yeah.
I wish we had drawn a blue source.
That would have been really nice. Yeah, we're actually kind of getting punished for that island or swamp, but anyways.
I think we hardcast the dispute. It's mana efficient.
Yeah, that's fair. And hopefully he's just not drawing an untapped land anytime soon. Because then we have a real problem.
Yeah.
Man, he is good at this.
And he's got the double white now, so our Harbinger means nothing really.
Alright, well, we can frog... Actually, I think we hold a Bowmaster to block and get one of the Solitudes out.
Okay. Note Solitudes are 4/3s.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just the whole Bowmaster for the Solitude. Okay.
Yeah, well, you can even trade the token into the Kahira.
It might be better to get the Solitude off the board and then Fatal Push the Kahira.
That's fair.
He might go to cast the another Solitude on the Bowmaster, but...
Yeah, which we can counterspell that.
Yep. We want to kill a Solitude. So that is hard to do.
Actually, if he pitch casts... Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude.
Fuck.
Okay, so my other thought, not pending this, if he actually went for another Solitude on one of these guys,
yeah,
we could let it take it and then Fatal Push the Kahira, and then it would still trade.
yeah, that would have been really nice.
But
Orum's Chant.
he just has all of the right cards at all points. This has been pretty sick. We have gotten the wrong ones, and he's got the right ones. This is amazing.
So, we'll play it again.
Yeah.
I think we've lost, but we'll play it again. We'll talk about it before we jump into another one and see what he thinks.
I don't think it's over yet, because we have a counterspell for this Solitude, and we're going to be able to block next turn.
Okay. It feels very close to over to me. Frog's naturally a 1/2, right?
Yeah, so we're going to make him a 3/4 and block here.
Okay.
And if he has a dead card, next turn when we draw, we're now moving into being able to block.
He's respecting our counter spell.
Oh, come on!
You gotta counter it, and then we have to hope that we can counter the next Solitude. Please.
That checks out.
Might as well oh, we're dead if we swing.
I think we're going flying and swinging in.
Okay, and hope to draw something.
Yeah. And I want to fetch first.
Do you?
I think so.
We get a surveil.
Yeah, I don't care about the extra 1 life that's relevant now.
We need to find an answer. That is an answer.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then he has white card plus Solitude.
He just has 1 card and he's just gonna hardcast the Solitude next turn.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think we have any outs. Man, we were 1 threat off, or like just 1 card behind to stabilizing. Damn. Yeah, there it is. again?
I think so. Let's see if he wants to jump in for a sec.
Ah,
Sorry,
there
I'm
it is.
back.
You are. We got really punished for fetching that swamp.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Because you had Harbinger in hand. Is that
We
why
didn't have it in hand, but we wanted it to be an out.
I see. Yeah, Harbinger is a bit more awkward against me for sure because you still expose yourself to like a Teferi, and Solitude obviously answers it. So
Yeah.
all right, back on mute.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So that I think that this matchup is very, very. We're not going to be able to sneak something in early and just like run away with the game. I think it is just like resource attrition and getting the value out of all of our spells. So I think we really need to avoid pitch casting.
For sure.
On the draw, I don't love. Well, I don't hate this because we can basically just hold counterspell, and if he does nothing, establish a Bowmaster as a flash threat, and then he needs to start being proactive. It's 7 cards. I'd keep this.
You are not streaming right now.
Oh, that makes more sense. I'll just stream my desktop.
Yeah, this hand looks good.
Yeah. Oh, what did I click? Who's this? Not stacking abilities map. Oh yeah, no, I don't want that. Why is that snapping there? I don't know. Sewers. Do not want a
Don't
third.
need another one.
No.
You gonna get a surveil here?
Must, yeah. Oh, pretty cool.
Developing domain. And we don't want to cast our threat until we have counterspell backup, right?
The frog?
Yeah. We don't want him to rumble, do we? Do we care?
No, I think I just want the...
Bowmaster?
Yeah.
We'll shoot down the spawn.
Sorry?
We'll shoot down the scion or spawn or whatever it is.
Yeah, and that way we're getting... Because, like, I want to get a threat down and then just start protecting it with counterspells and force him to be at a card disadvantage pitch casting.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I mean, we don't get our orc, but at least we got rid of that thing.
Oh, we lose it because he fizzles the target.
Yeah. Alright, so I'd be shocking this in and just preordaining.
I think you can preordain before you play your land.
That's probably a better idea, yeah. I don't think we want any of this.
We want lands right now.
Yeah, we don't want any of this.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to counterspell this turn, and I think I want to probably get a surveil off of this at some point. I think I just still shock this in.
Okay. I can see your logic. Like, getting that land surveil is pretty valuable. That is a bounce spell, less so. That's probably fine.
Yeah, that's fine, and then we'll just
play another one.
Yep. You just get all of his answers out of his hand, and then resolve a frog later on, or Murktide. Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, love this. This is exactly how we want this match to go. Because now we have frog with counterspell backup.
Huge.
I think I fetch a swamp now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay, now we're in a good position, assuming he doesn't have Supreme Verdict or 2 removal spells.
He's got 2 verdicts main, the third one's out of his board for this matchup.
Also, we completely forgot. Consign is definitely a valid card in this matchup, just with bindings and solitude. Like we probably bring in all 4 consigns.
Because we have so many bad cards.
I think so. Yeah. Like I don't think we want to keep the pushes. We'll take a look at it again.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna grow that frog, toss
Yeah.
some pushes away.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, we don't care about that at this point, I don't think.
No, that's digging for solitudes, bindings, walkers.
Chose
What do we
Teferi.
take?
Teferi.
Cool. No, thank you. We need a 4th blue source, like now.
Yeah, honestly,
Right
we
now.
probably in like. We want to fly.
Maybe we don't fetch swamp aggressively at all.
Yeah, it continues to bite us in the ass. I don't think we do. Because I'm pretty sure in a world where we're resolved, like if Harbinger sticks around anyways and we don't have a blue source, we're probably winning that game anyways. Or a black source, sorry. Yeah, alright, we're changing this to that other land after this. We do notably have a spell snare for a prismatic ending, which is nice. Well, we can't let that resolve.
That's the counter spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, oh fuck.
Oh, it has flashback. That should have been a force.
That's what, but we need to force the next spell, is where my head was going. Yeah, that's not, yeah, that's gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. And our plan has worked.
We're discarding that? Does that change our clock? That
No.
does change our clock, doesn't it? Or
No.
we have 4 power. Okay. We want to surveil
Yeah.
before we draw?
I think we want to, yeah, get a land out of our deck and surveil. Nope. Because Kira's not in hand yet.
No. We do need that to kill solitudes, but we need to counter solitudes even more.
Yeah.
But we've used 3 counter spells already, haven't we? Save it. If he wraths, we Murktide. If he flashes that back, he's gonna get to Fairy though.
Yeah, if he flashes that back, he's going to get to Fairy, bounce Frog, and we probably am behind
Lose.
from there. I think we're just slamming Murktide.
Okay.
I think last turn, if he had Verdict, he would have played it instead of the other thing.
Yeah. I do think we needed to pitch cast on the Savines and hold up counter, but it works out the same now. Well, I guess it doesn't. It would have not had to be playing around flashback Tef. That's Verdict.
No, that's 5 mana. That's Fens.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely forgot I had flashback. That would have been the right play, but luckily
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna matter unless he goes. But you get 2
Well, he has
fucking
2
things.
chances to dig. He's gonna find white card with Narset, and then Teferi draws Solitude.
That'd be
something
sick.
like that. Yeah. He always has it.
Reveals Svens.
Okay, that's a white card. That's cool. You have the Solitude, friend.
Leyline.
Cast with 1 color.
He's taking the
Okay.
army.
Yeah. Now we have to discard the frog for lethal. He has how many cards in hand? 3?
3.
No way.
Wow. I'm pretty sure I just want to tap out here.
Might as well just exile the 2 spells. You get to represent counterspell if you don't do it this way.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. He doesn't have the luxury to play around it anyways, and there is definitely a world
also,
where this
we
is.
can't cast counterspell.
Sorry.
We can't cast counterspell anyway. We don't need to rep anything.
Yeah, because that's and there's like a real chance of this getting bounced back to our hand too.
There is. I just gotta move my car so the wife can get out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Refuses to learn stick.
Orm's champ. All right.
I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm back. What have you come up with? Got
I don't.
9 cards in, 6 cards out.
I don't hate trimming one spell snare, trimming one spell snare. I think, and just running 2.
Okay, and then that we bring in 3 consigns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm honestly of the mind of
Spellbomb? I think you could keep the Spellbomb in this matchup.
for Sven's. Yeah, that's fair.
And then
He doesn't play counterspell, and I'm not sold on the force. I mean, no, we are too weak to the planeswalkers though. Then, because if we're loading
Yeah.
up, maybe.
we're keeping the shoots because it's the only way to kill a Solitude.
I mean, we can trim a Murktide. I think that's probably right. All their exile removal and bounce. That's definitely right.
You're losing a threat, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just need to stick one, and this can be a liability if we in multiples.
Sure. That works.
Yeah, I
Let's
think.
try it like that.
Yeah. Oh, fine. All right. Anyways. Yeah, I definitely think Consign is extremely good in this matchup. Because a lot of game plans will revolve around needing to stick something. Ugh.
I don't hate it.
I think we keep it, sadly. If we draw land, we're really feeling bad.
We're gonna surveil,
Yeah.
we're gonna island, and then we're gonna swamp, and we'll still have our 3 blues. Cool. we could. Let's just jam that, no?
Yeah, I think we jam that now and force them to like fetch a Triumph or what's it called potentially.
Mm-hmm. So he has to end in with Triumph. Yeah. Well, fetch a non-basic.
Oh, yeah.
And then if he goes to kill it, we force pitch dispute. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And now we're gonna Harbinger him. And we're gonna make up on this card disadvantage. Oh yeah, we are. We're definitely harbing him now. He's down to Solitude.
Okay, yeah, this is what we need. Yeah, we're just doing this now.
Don't let him develop his mana. Narset.
Kihira to hand.
White card to pitch. Play the grave, get the free on tap. Alright. No thank you.
Alright, well, that deals with Leyline and Solitude. At least a trigger. On the
Yeah, we just gotta
Solitude.
make sure we click the right trigger. It also deals with it. Oh no, it doesn't deal with the Teferi down tick. Nothing deals with that. On our upkeep, Solitude.
I think I want to
Preordain pre-combat, yeah. What do we got coming? Sink into Stupor on top, shoot the Sheriff to the bottom.
See, I don't think Sink into Stupor does anything, because it's just card disadvantage right now. Like, it just delays, it buys us a turn, and we're not close enough on a clock for that to be relevant.
If we do it on a pitch cast, it's pretty good, but yeah, I guess you're saying we need to find a threat right now.
Yeah, or just more protection. And we already have an answer to one pitch casting consign anyways.
Okay, sure. Bottom that too.
Yeah, because this could be relevant if he gets a second white source, because then we have to deal with Kihira. But I think looking for just a counterspell instead is probably better, or another threat.
Yeah, like a more powerful threat. That's an answer. Coliseum with Narset's hot.
We'll just take the counterspell this turn.
Preordain again next turn.
So I think we're not deploying another threat even if we find one, because we don't want to get blown up by Verdict.
Agreed.
Bottom this, top the Murktide, and hold it.
Yeah. Yeah. he's gonna find a plains and he'll go for a Wrath of the Skies, which we could stop, but a Verdict would just ruin our lives if we had the Murktide in play.
Yeah, I don't think we want to make a move. Because he could just draw 4 more dead spells and game's over.
Yeah. What's he got? Let's find out what he's got. So he's been waiting. We let that resolve.
And just
and let's go ahead with, consigning the trigger. Making sure we don't hit the evoke trigger.
Are you sure you don't want me to take the evoke trigger?
Oh, I would love it. It'd be good meme content.
He doesn't play...
He has no ephemerates or anything. There's no scam.
He's got a Veil of Summer, but he's no green, so... No, I just wasn't sure for some reason if we wanted to be replicating that for who knows what reason.
A second one.
Perfect. No cards in hand.
He's hellbent now. Beautiful.
He pitched Kahir. Oh, he pitched a Verdict.
Yeah, he did. So he's been holding up.
All right, we read it, right?
Do we play the second Harb just so he's dead next turn and save the Murktide? I think that could be good.
No, I don't like that because then we have to. Then we can't cast Force. If anything, I'd play the Murktide here, but I think I'm fine with just sitting again.
Okay.
Like, there's still 2 more Verdicts. All right, good. We got 1 more draw left.
Well, that felt really nice.
Yeah. I think 3 consigns is definitely right. I don't think we want a 4th.
If you brought in the 4th, I'd be looking at like a Consider or something.
Yeah, which is honestly not the worst. What else does it hit?
The snares? Literally just the rumbles and the scepters. And ending on 2. And we do want to hit endings on 2.
Yeah, I'm okay with the 2 snares.
Also, it's just a blue card to do the blue card job.
Yeah. Let's leave the Consider just to dig for more versatility.
Okay.
We don't want to risk just drawing, 2 consigns, and if he just is drawing non-trigger effects, it's kind of awkward. Like, when it's good, it's going to be really good, but it could be bad in multiples.
Mm-hmm. This hand's awkward, and I want to get rid of it.
Yeah. Okay, so how would this play out? Oh, there's no black. Never mind. No, this is...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep this.
We ditch the Borrower?
Yeah, Borrower's
Dispute.
really mid.
Yeah, Borrower down.
Yeah. The only argument to keeping Borrower does let us get a flash threat in.
And then you just toss a Dispute away, and I'm fine with getting rid of a Dispute and keeping a threat.
Yeah, I think I want that. Because, like, especially it being a flash threat, like, it help us get ahead on tempo so we can actually get value out of the disputes and consigns. Because if we're just playing sorcery speed threats and they answer on our turn and then we tap out, we're kind of screwed.
Yep.
Alright, and he kept a 7.
He's thinking about his land. Big insane.
I mean, Borrower is 10-3 threat, but no, I still like it. I don't like double dispute can end up being really clunky too.
Yeah, like I think having the borrower is a really good call.
That's serious. All right.
You kept the delta top.
Yep.
Nice. And we're gonna play Meyer to get the second surveil. Or are we gonna get a watery grave?
Unsure.
We want to flash the bowmasters out. The delta, our life total is not important, so I think getting the watery grave with that is fine.
Yeah.
We don't want the swamp.
No, we definitely don't want the swamp. We've learned that lesson.
Yeah, delta can get the swamp if it comes to that later.
Even at that point, I'm probably still not even fetching it yet.
Yeah. Too early for swamp. This is Tef. Or Narset. Oh, it can't be Narset. Okay.
Alright. So the question is here, do we shoot this and give up our token?
Shoot his face.
Yeah. Client leg. Are we concerned about this just letting him like hard cast a Solitude one turn early?
Maybe. Yeah, fine. Like the army's not that much value, I guess.
Yeah,
shoot the spawn.
Until we find a second, yeah. Oh, what did he grab off that Svens? I wasn't paying attention. Narset.
Hello. I think we can play the frog and hold up delta.
I'd be worried about getting blown out by
Wrath of the Skies?
yeah, or Supreme Verdicts.
Okay. So, again, Flash Borrower is the plan?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on auto pass right now?
No, it's just the client. It's client leg.
Okay.
I've clicked a land and it's trying to play it.
Alright, I'm looking at the little spinny wheel at the bottom.
Yeah. So here I'm fine with bouncing that and then just fetching what's it called?
Bounce it in Surveil, yeah. We want land. Hey, we'll take that.
Yeah, we can't win that.
It's the only one in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can play frog?
Yeah, I think now we kind of have to.
Yeah, play it. What I'm looking at is consigning the Misty Rainforest.
Can't do that.
Oh, it doesn't do activate, it's just triggered.
Yeah, that'd be so sick.
Okay. It's not Stifle. It's not better Stifle.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be 4 up in the main board at that point.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Alright. Well, we're not actually going to Murktide down yet.
We could put that on the into play though.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to pitch cast Solitude unless he has another basic. Yeah, we're
If
definitely.
we play it, he's gonna Narset, and we need to hope he doesn't have a land to pay for Dispute. This is Narset, maybe.
Or on chain.
Okay. What do you? He wants to resolve his Narset without us fucking around. Oh. That's enough of your consign tricks. And now I'm gonna Narset. Oh, fuck.
Yep, well, alright. Honestly, it might be a pitch, like, trim down to 2 Murktides. Like, Murktide's so bad in the Teferi.
Yep.
In Solitude decks. Like, I'm not even playing this. I mean, we lose at this point. Cast this.
He has 3 cards, Narset and 2 unknowns, and he's gonna draw off the Tef. Well, he might not draw off the Tef, because then we have a chance to bounce and fight back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're ready to scoop at this point.
What's he find?
Another Teferi. Alright, yeah, this game's over.
Okay.
Okay. So, my takeaway was definitely do like Consign.
Get rid of Dark Slick Shores.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Verge it's called?
Yeah, it's the Gloom Lake Verge from Standard.
I don't know any shit.
Got me with that Harbinger game 2.
Oh,
That
snuck it in.
Harbinger was sick. We realized Consign was really good in this matchup.
Yep. Stops my binding, stops my solitude.
Mm-hmm. Orum's chant to say "fuck off." Really cool.
We have 2 shores.
Our Dark Slick Shores is a liability, and it's coming out for a Verge.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
I like that.
2 shores. Do I want a 3rd Watery Grave? Probably. There's a lot less energy running around.
I think Ottawa's
Does
gonna
the
have a
Verge give
lot
you
of energy.
blue first or black first?
Blue first.
Blue first.
Oh, so that's better.
Yeah. So yeah, like what we've got going on here is literally just, is it Murktide color shifted, and
Mm-hmm.
we're off of Oculus plans and all of that.
And
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably a better matchup than Oculus would be here, because Oculus just feels atrocious into that.
Yeah, Oculus is much easier than your version
Yeah.
because you have more interaction and more.
And like I've been
Thanks.
watching a lot of modern streamers, and they're like looking at the Oculus, well, this deck has no interaction, like they can't take out my threats.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm looking at this build of Dimir, like this is blue-black control essentially. This is more,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
your
this
deck
more. Fits
is
my
definitely
style.
better.
And I think it's just better positioned in the meta significantly. Okay, do we want to jam this one more time, or do you guys want to try something else?
No, we could jam it again if you want.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm just waiting for a Gloom Lake Verge to get delivered to me. Won't be long.
I always find this matchup to be quite fun. So.
we almost had it. We almost had it. What are they selling the Verges for online? Are you buying it or are you renting this?
I'm just renting it. That was like $1.
You should just buy it for $1. I feel like you can't lose. That'll go up.
Yeah, but then I'd have to like,
Have tickets.
yeah, which I think I have, but while I have the rental service, I'll just keep using that.
Yeah. Fair.
If I was going to invest in cards, it's not Gloom Lake Verge.
Fair.
Back on mute.
I went digging through all my MH3 stuff. I have a playset of Rumbles already. One of them's foil. I have
Nice.
2 foils sitting at I need those shredders, by the way. I forgot to ask.
Yeah, I realized that when I got back. I completely forgot. They're sitting here on my desk. They will come with me to what's it called?
Ottawa.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you have Wrath of the Skies?
I have yes, I have one, and it might be foil, so it might be up your alley.
Yes.
Let me check really quick. What are we doing with this? I think we're definitely keeping this. Yeah.
Yeah. Dreams of Steel and Oil sucks, well, but it'll get a Solitude.
Yeah, it'll eat a Solitude. We'll wait to cast it later just to make sure it's in there, just when we want to take a peek at what's going on.
Maybe we don't want to board it out.
Sorry?
Maybe we don't board it out.
Yeah, we'll that's a maybe.
So yeah, like I'm hunting for the Wraths right now and the Orum's Chance.
Okay, I want the Sink into Stupor just because it's land and I really don't give a shit about our life.
Yeah.
And I want the Consider too, so alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm checking this Wrath of the Sky. F6. I have a... Where are you? White cards? Oh no, it's not foil, but I have like the full art one that's cool.
Sweet. I'll take it. It's for trade or sale.
Yeah, I'll sell too.
You play the Verge first.
Yeah.
And then you get to Spell Snare, his Rumble, and then Consider. Feels good.
Yeah, and I think Bowmasters are so important for these control matchups. It's not even about drawing cards, it's just a flash threat that's difficult to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Do you also have Orum's Chance or Savine's Rex in your white cards?
I will double check Savine's, I might. Wait, no, I don't. I definitely don't. So,
Okay.
because that wasn't... I didn't open MH3. I only opened like 1 or 2 packs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't open any sale product. I just strictly buy the cheapest version of whatever competitive deck I'm playing, and then that's it.
Yeah. Did you get your box?
I have not yet. I haven't seen Marshall. Or Eric. Well, either of them.
Sick.
No. No, not at this point. Because we might naturally draw land anyways, and we really just need to find more threats, I think, in interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Shocking this in and just playing the Spell Bomb. I think.
Well, he's got no targets.
I just want to use the mana efficiently. I mean, we could preordain.
Yeah, hit Preordain, keep setting up threats and mana for next turn.
That's fair. Okay.
Both of those seem
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, we'll take both. If he jams a Walker here, we can just counterspell it, and then Thoughtseize is a second
He's
one if
not,
he has it.
I mean, Spell Pierce might need to make it into your list.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it maybe is a one of, but like a lot of the games go long and then Spellporous is just a dead card.
Yeah.
Like that's because it was in there and it was consistently met, especially against Breach because they play around it if they know it's in there, even if they don't. Like Garridan.
Bowmasters to face.
Alright, Thoughtseize first, then we'll play the Sewers. Jesus.
So our Dreams of Steel and Oil is looking really good.
He's on 3 lands, so we
don't care about the Echo. He's gonna have to naturally play that. He doesn't have any discard outlets. It's the Wrath of the Skies, the Ending,
yeah.
Chant.
I think it's Wrath of the
Wrath
Skies.
is better. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
please. And then we could. I guess we're gonna counterspell the Kahira, because he's gonna play that more than likely. And then next turn we can Dreams and Spellbomb.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward here if he draws a land and then Orm's Chance Kahira's, but
He wouldn't do that. It's greedy.
it's actually, it would work really well though.
Yeah. I wanted Dreams and get the Solitude out of there. He might pitch cast it just cause, but then we're getting our 2-for-1 anyway.
Yeah, and he's gonna take a Bowmaster, like, rats.
Exile the Kahira from bench, sure.
Pretty sure we're fine with that.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You need to counter scary things.
And I'm just gonna crack this now to draw.
Yep. Sandbag lands here.
Yeah.
Only problem is he's gonna be able to chant to force a Narset down.
Yeah, like our counterspell's pretty dead here. I think anything we can counterspell, yeah. Okay.
If we bounce the Tef, he's still gonna be able to chant it again next turn. He's hoping to mill that card with the Rumble and cast it with Narset, right?
Yeah, or just
Big play later with the Narset out.
yeah, like he last game just hard casted it with Teferi my upkeep or draw step.
Okay. That'll be annoying.
I think we do just bounce this and force him to play his other Orm's Chant. He has,
Okay.
because like I think if we just, I mean if we draw a threat.
We want him to play that Orm's Chant so we can have a counter spell live.
Yeah, but I think we might be screwed anyways on that line. Because if we do bounce this, the next he's gonna get to draw, and right now he's 2 turns away from bounce drawing, so maybe we need to leave it.
Hold it for 1 turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See if we hit a threat here. Okay. So now we can bounce that to Teferi if we don't draw a threat. Yeah. So now there's no chance in hand.
Yeah, I think we are not gonna
Play
bounce.
island.
Yeah, it's gonna be bounce and stuff though.
Yep. You can X, yeah. So he might echo. If he goes to. Okay, so hold.
In response to him fetching, we could Otawara.
What's that do?
It stops him from casting this, and there's draw step.
No. Because that's a effect. Like, that effect is just in play.
No. Oh, right. Duh. Okay.
Yeah.
Bounce
So
this.
we either bounce it now, or we see if he goes to cast it, and then we get the Teferi shuffled away.
I'm pretty sure that if we just like go to our next turn, even if we're drawing 7 and we have no open mana, we're probably gonna lose.
Okay, so bounce it now.
Yeah.
And if he goes to cast the Echo for value, cast the Echo for value. Is he gonna play the Echo right now? And then have Teferi in his hand and go to discard? Yes, he is.
I think we just draw 7. Oh yeah, I see what you mean afterwards. Yikes.
Yeah, so he's gonna go to clean up with the Teferi in his hand and have to discard a card. But that's fine for him. one surveil left to get. I guess we can counter chant, counter whatever, and then we're out of gas.
Yeah. Oh, the stupid client sucks all the fun out of this. Sure. Narcex. Cycle, you got it, boss. You did mill over an orange chant, so that's -1 supreme verdict.
No, thank you. Okay. So we have one island left in deck and two watery graves.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And a swamp. Oh no, the swamp's in play or in hand.
I'm gonna play one more just to represent counter plus force.
Mm-hmm. You've got to let it happen.
Yeah.
I guess, like, maybe? Is it right to counter them? To counter these chants, and then he's a little scared? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. He's about to fuck your day up with the Colosseum.
Yep. Alright, let's scoop.
No, let's let it happen. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
No time for fun. Alright.
I think we keep the Dreams of Steel and Oil.
Yeah, that might be right. I definitely want to trim two Murktides.
Okay. And then all the pushes. That's 6.
Stern's... I mean, now we're bringing in consigns. We don't want the Stern Scolding too.
Yeah. Stern's narrow.
Trim it once.
Maybe we are cutting a consider?
That would be... I mean, is there a world where surgical is viable here?
Maybe. We're gonna know what he puts in his hand with these rumbles.
Yeah.
And he is feeding the graveyard for us. Sure. Let's try it.
I don't know. Maybe take the Spell Bomb? I don't think I want...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surgical's better than Spell Bomb here. I could see that. And then is Surgical better than a Consider?
Let's find out. We need to catch him off guard, so... Alright, yeah, let's run this. Bringing the Toxic Deluge really surprised him.
Yeah, for those double Solitude Kahira combats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do we lead on? No, we still lead on a Surveil.
Yeah. Yeah, just get that out when we can. Perfect.
changes next turn. Next turn I was thinking it was going to be preordain off of Sync into Thoughtseize, but now I think we're fetch shocking Watery Grave. Or just, yeah, we can't get Island. It's the same amount of life points.
Yeah,
I want to get the shuffle out of the way before we preordain is what it is.
Yeah.
I subscribe to that logic.
I do, so I kind of like the idea of getting a Bowmaster out here.
Oh, yeah, and just hold. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So still Meyer though, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, in case we draw Force. And next turn we can Thoughtseize, and if, depending on what we see, jam a Frog.
Okay. Thoughtseize first.
Verdict, Solitude, Binding, Chant.
We take Verdict, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no world where we don't take Verdict.
We can X like a hero. We don't know what's in his hand yet.
That's true.
He's been like aggressively turn 3 it to his hand, which I find interesting.
Alright, one Binding left. If we go Frog here, if we draw a
If we go
land,
Frog, he's gonna Binding it.
yeah, and then we can stick a Murktide. Or at least force him to pitch cast. Yeah, I think we just have to jam Frog here. We don't have any way of protecting it soon, regardless, and we do have another threat.
Okay, and you're gonna go preordain into Murktide to see what's up, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, we need to find a fetch for that, but like the way we get punished for this is if we see a consign now. But...
Yeah, well, my thought was preordaining on our turn there. So look. I'm like, okay, we just have another Frog. I still think we preordain first.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, now at this point that we can do both. He notably did play the Strand instead of the Hall there.
Yeah, he wants to get his basics online if he needs to. Oh! Consign on top, counterspell next. Or counterspell on top, so we have counterspell. And then next turn we can play Frog with consign backup.
Yeah. And then when he wiggles his way out of that, we have Murktide.
Murktide. It's like when, not if.
Alright,
one of his planes. Yeah. Oh no, there's 3 planes in the deck. Bonk.
Honestly, maybe we don't even want to shoot the sheriffs too.
Maybe.
I don't think we do, because the moment where we're trying to be reactive and dealing with his threats, we're probably losing the game. Because he's not going to be jamming Solitudes out to close the game.
Well, now we're happy we have it, right? We need to get it off the board. Like, he is hard casting them. Like, we do need to get them out of our way.
Yeah, well, in a different world where we were had more spells in hand, we could just make this bigger. So I...
Shock the Sync.
Yeah, shoot it, and that way we can hold counterspell.
Yep. Like there's only 2 removals in our whole deck at
Yeah.
this point. And they kill halls that are scaring us. They kill whatever we need him to kill. You can X that Solitude. And
He still has an Orum's chant.
yeah, but we get to counter that. We need to counter that.
Yeah.
I was considering if maybe we're gonna be petty thefting with counterspell backup next turn. Hey. Alright.
Binding. Awesome.
Okay.
Well, make a big Murktide hold counterspell, I guess? No world where we're bouncing this.
No.
Yeah. Unless you got any other thoughts.
I'm still looking at petty theft with counterspell backup for on his end step.
What do we petty theft though? Like we don't want to.
A binding to get our frog back.
You just
If we poke the Narset for 1, it goes to 2. He draws 1 more card with it, and then we petty theft a binding, get a frog back. He goes to binding. We counter the binding. But he would probably Orum's chant then binding, I guess. So jamming the dragon's probably best.
I think so. Because yeah, either way, it's going to. I think we just want to get this down and like try and close this game before he just finds more answers.
Yeah. And you're gonna nub the Narset for 1 here.
Yeah. That way, if he minuses it and we draw a preordain or consider, we're not looking like complete idiots.
Mm-hmm. It's verdict.
Obviously. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, he's dug pretty deep here. There's 3 of them post board.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Sad.
Well. I mean, I'm just gonna play the land, I think. Yeah, that way there's a world where we can go Borrower and Counterspell, like...
Yep.
This matchup seems terrible. That deck seems like a great choice. I don't know how it does against the rest of the meta, but... Like, this is definitely the best version of Dimir to play against that, and this feels very unfavored.
Still feels atrocious.
Yeah.
He's saying the Boros matchup feels like 55%, like it's closer.
Okay, well...
But, like, still better for him. But, like, the deck has trouble with moons.
What's the bad matchup?
The Eldrazi decks are, like, Tron and Eldrazi are harder. He's got the 4 consigns in his board, and he's wanting to Scepter lock them.
Yeah, that's fair.
So here we get to bounce the binding with Counterspell backup now. And hopefully we draw something. Like, we can't kill this hall. We're basically dead to this hall.
Do we... This might sound stupid, but do we grab the Bowmaster so we have an extra blocker for 1 turn?
Like, yeah. Like, we're not winning with just the frog and a card drawn, I guess. It doesn't feel right, but...
Yeah, because he's just going to Aurum Chant lock us out before attacking.
Yeah. So we need to have the 2... we need to raise the alarm. We need the 2 bodies.
Harbinger off the top? Isn't out? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Counter it. Counter it.
Yeah, you're tapped out at least. So... Harbinger off the top, baby.
And then he just bindings it for full retail, and then next turn has Hull. And we can't even swing.
We can poke for 1.
No. Oh yeah, I guess you can counter the. No, he's gonna Orm's Chant, Binding. Does he have the mana? No, he doesn't have enough mana to chant.
Yeah, you need an
Binding
untap
and
land.
activate.
I mean, realistically, probably shouldn't have attacked and then just let that resolve. But anyways.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I mean, we're not. I don't think we're winning this game regardless.
Is it?
The answer is Harbinger off the top.
Yep. Because now he doesn't have.
We know no
Binding.
cards.
Harb. Dragon. Dragon cannot be bigger. How many instants do we have?
2.
Not enough. But we can trade.
5.
Can we make it a 6?
No, but we do have our Borrower.
Which can't block. Can only block flyers.
Yeah, but it puts him to 1 on the. Oh no, we're 1 short. Damn it! Oh, I was thinking about getting the flash back this turn too.
So we pay 1. We chump with Bowmaster. Like we pay it. Chump with Bowmaster.
And trying to find someone else. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. We're trying. We're trying as hard as we can.
I would have a Brazen and play Theory. Did we forget to cast it? Did we pass with mana up to Borrower at some point?
Did we do that last turn? Yeah, because we... Yeah, we did. We goofed.
Alright, so we're going to treat it as if it's in play and he's at 6.
Okay. You had 5 mana, right? It's in play. You're at 6.
Yep. Bowmaster living the dream.
Oh.
Orm's Chant. Okay.
We don't play that into a verdict. Flash out that Borrower.
Can't play it anyways.
Oh, true. Spells and combat.
Puts a Lorien in the bin. He's at 2.
Yeah, he doesn't want to cast DeLorean again.
How did this game get away from him? It looks like he just started flooding. Or I shouldn't say flooding, he just drew lands instead of spells the last couple turns.
Yeah. What's this? Okay. He's got he's got another kicked chant.
Yeah. We block with the army?
Oh.
How many Lorien? I mean, he's already gone through 2 Loriens.
There's 2. There's only 2 in the deck.
Okay, then yeah, we're blocking with the orc.
Yeah, his only draw cards now are Teferis and Veil of Summers, I guess.
Alright, we'll put this into play now. Because we've been treating it like it's in play.
Mm-hmm.
Counterspell? Okay.
Storm's Chant, best fog.
It's a fairy. Verdict's double white, so if he does find his third, Harbinger turns him off of it.
This is a pretty big turn for him.
Alright, this is still looking like lethal. And he
One
has
more
Hardcast Solitude mana.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Last chant.
Okay. No cards in hand. Hell bent. We're dead though. Hall's gonna kill us.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, alright.
Wow.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, I'm sold. If I had the cards to play that, I would probably register that.
Okay, that was a close one.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sitting here with 2 Harbingers and a frog in hand.
We just needed to hit a counter spell and a draw step to respond to one of those. But
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'm
Yeah.
sold. I need to see other matchups, but I'm sold.
Yeah, you like the list? Yeah.
Yeah. That was handily, like, this is probably the best build of Dimir to play into that controlled list.
Yeah.
And fuck.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
brutal.
We brought in surgicals in that last set.
Yeah, I like that. I think
I think
surgical is actually good, especially if you end up surgicaling my solitudes.
Yeah, I actually do
Right.
think I don't want to shoot the sheriffs after that. Like, yeah, I dealt with the solitude to get through, but like so much times, like it could have been a counterspell or something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they all have to come out.
Yeah. So
Like
we pull all
the only
remotes.
way is if I get to 5 mana and like you're most likely in a awkward position if I'm hard casting solitudes and you don't have like a counter or something.
Yeah, right, exactly. And Murktide doesn't care if we had, extra relevant spells. Frog just needs to be bumped twice. Don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you pulled subtlety out of the deck even, man. Like, subtlety's no good. Sink into stupor. We don't like. You were saying no bueno. Sorry, for the blue-white list, that is. The ramp.
Yeah.
Symbols.
Yeah, subtlety, the problem with subtlety is they just put it on top, and I don't really have I don't have counter spells, right? So I don't have the tempo that subtlety kind of gives. So I didn't like it at all. It's more like you just go all in with the answers.
Mm-hmm.
And what I noticed about evoking subtlety is 99% of the time, the only thing I can evoke are my win cons. So like the fairy or Narset. So it's like, yeah, it's really
Not a winning battle.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other card was Sync. Sync I didn't like either, just because kind of like the same thing. You bounce it to your hand, but it doesn't answer it. It just gives you an extra turn. But with this version, like you need to be able to answer the spells and just deal with them.
Okay. I have my last critique is why not Windswept Heath?
Windswept Teeth doesn't get Xander's Lounge. That's the only reason.
That'll do
But
it.
it does get our planes. Like,
Yes.
Misty doesn't hit our planes.
Yeah.
Is there a different triome that would enable it?
You could go the Savai Triome route and
What's
Breeding
the
Pool.
shock you play with that then?
Sorry?
Savaya is what?
Mardu.
Sultai?
Mardu.
Mardu, so you...
Like, you're already Temple Guard and Breeding Pool, so if
Yeah,
we
okay.
did,
If we do 4 Windswept and then do Savai.
I think I like
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
that
let
doesn't
you
work
theory
because
crap.
you
I'm gonna
need.
mute myself for a sec. My wife's calling me.
Yeah, the trade-off to that is that you can't go breeding pool, um, triome. Like if you have breeding pool in hand and then have to fetch your triome, you can't ley line on two.
Right. Exactly. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the reason.
Yeah, so it needs to stay that one,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was relevant in that match twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Very relevant.
Yeah,
Okay, so
no, so yeah, Phil and I were saying basically like that felt incredibly unfavored, and no matter what we were trying, and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
this
Like
does
you were
feel
probably.
like yeah, oh god,
we were tanking, and that's why we didn't cast the freaking
Yeah. I was
Marco. We
like,
were
wait.
tanking, like, what are our outs? What are we doing here? And then we missed it.
Mhm. Yeah. I got some pretty lucky draws near the end though, so there you definitely
All
could have
of,
won that game.
all of the, all of them, all of the friggin' Orm's chance, every single
Yeah.
one of them.
so I'm still not sure if I want 4 consigns, like. Like, should I have brought in the 4th consign? Probably. I mean, we're saying, like, I should have cut the shoot the sheriff. What time am I bringing in? It's the 4th consign. All right, I'm sold. I'm keeping 4
Yeah.
consigns.
Yeah. Consign is good because it stops my binding,
Yeah.
stops solitude. It's not ideal in the matchup, but it's not the worst either.
Yeah. And I think it is important, too, for, like, in scenarios where I have a 1-mana answer to a pitch cast solitude or a ley line from, like, a tempo standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we split the Misties and the Heaths? Guys, I think Heath fits the mana very nicely.
I do too. I was thinking about playing 1 Heath and 3 Misty. I think I will make that change actually, but I'm not sure about 2/2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you
because-
heard Phil, because you got on the phone. The reason not to run the other triome is you can't, if you draw the fetch, or sorry, the shock, you can't cast ley line on 2, because you have to grab the time when you need the untap white.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of the games as well, you're gonna do like sometimes turn 1 Temple Guard and Prismatic, and then turn 2 you're gonna have Xanders with Leyline as well, right?
Yeah, which that
Yeah.
works.
So
That makes sense.
so I think 1 with Swept Heath is actually good. Just like because yeah, I do want to be able to fetch a lot of planes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that change.
We're heavy white.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna step downstairs. I need to send the wife a photo of the grocery list, but maybe we could grab a different deck and run it into you, or how are people feeling on time? I've got time for like maybe 1 more match, and then I think we're heading to visit the in-laws, but...
Yeah, I could do that as well, but we could always do it sometime this week as well if you want.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, actually, I should go spend some time with the wife because she just got back from a while out the weekend.
Yep.
But I can, if we want to try and nail down a time, I can commit to 1 day this week or 2 hours at some point to test another matchup you want.
tomorrow I'm pretty free as well, so if you guys want to do at any time tomorrow, I can do that as well.
Tomorrow's no good for me. I'm in the office all day and then I have plans in the evening. Tuesday I have D&D in the evening. What am I doing Wednesday?
I've got Thursday evening. I could probably do something.
Wednesday
I teach at the college Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. Like I could be around, but you wouldn't have my full attention. But if you're able to get Sam on, Pat, out of our channel here, I would Sam's usually pretty available in the evenings, and he's grinding hard, and that would be some good Boros gaming. Yeah.
That would probably be better then. Yeah. Because my schedule's going to be a mess this week.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see some games with Sam and you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Wow, that was one-sided.
yeah, it's very like I wasn't joking when I said like I would win 85% of my games, probably like much higher if you count the matches as well. But yeah, and your version exactly like you said.
Yeah, like if I was on Oculus, I don't think I'm winning any game. Like you need to mull out of the game, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna run. This was fun, guys. Phil, I definitely think if you can get the guys together, that seems like a pretty reasonable choice.
I basically have them. I had to buy Isochron Scepters, and I'm tracking down some Orm's Chants. You said you have a pretty Wrath of the Skies that I grab off of you?
Yeah, I have a full art one. It's not foil.
I need the deck to work. I prefer pretty, but all my
Do
cards are
you
foiled.
have fully foiled? Like all the other cards?
Yeah, dude. You've seen
Okay,
some of
so-
my decks before, but like I have Expedition Mana Base, I have the Solitudes, the Endings,
nice.
the Teps.
Send me what you don't have foil, and I might have everything actually.
Really?
I might have I have a lot of cards double, yeah, in foil.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm not sure if I still have. Let me see if I still have the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna run. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for the games.
Yes, good
Yeah,
games.
thanks, man.
Oh, that was disgusting. Wow. Let's go find our wife.